Hello, my name is Daniel Platt, and I'm the Green Party candidate for Albany County Executive. And here are my general remarks. I've lived in Albany all my life, and for the last 5, I've been a committed activist. Whenever the need arose to challenge the status quo with bottom-up solutions, I've been there with the Occupy movement, lobbying, protesting, and organizing for change. Whether it was banning fracking, fighting austerity, slowing down casino development in Albany, I've been there, learning that to change anything, you have to be everywhere, and that includes the ballot. My background is in architecture and urban design. This gives me the skills to see a bigger picture, to see the common connections of our problems. Nominally, weak government and an economy and world where the money rules over people. It's time we did something about that. That is why it has never been a better time to have a party, the Greens, a party that puts people, planet, and peace over profit. Instead of the conservative tenor of our local governments that make fairness an impossibility. It is simply in its DNA to be elitist, to be Big Daddy, to mislead us and misdirect us, to use band-aids and shortcuts that never... The Greens can be a principled opposition to this, with our values for economic and social justice, grassroots democracy, and peace. It's time we can bring this to Albany County. I'll bring an activist sense to county government, because real leaders are down in the trenches living and working with people's issues instead of profiting from them and working with those who profit from them. The means of doing this is a platform called the Green Way Forward. It starts with a cooperative economy, worker-directed and owned enterprises, where workers are in control of their wages and their environments. This can be done with an agency to promote and develop such an economy. It also includes public banking, so we can use common resources and make capital available to everyone to build the housing we need. And finally, to join the call for a guaranteed basic income, for real economic freedom, so we can choose the kind of work we want to do, or none at all. That is real freedom. Second is environmental justice. Not only blocking the bomb trains, but the new pipelines that could be coming in, fossil fuel infrastructure that will last well beyond any of us want it to. How can we develop alternative energy while we're still burning fossil fuels at the rate we do? We can move into the future with a local economy, an independent economy, with new green infrastructure. That's mixed-use transportation network and county-wide planning for farming and mixed-use development. These are the means to get to 100% renewable energy use. This is not something we can do in 50 years or even start doing 20 years from now. It has to be done soon in the next 5 or 10. We have run out of time. Climate change is here, whether it's fires in the west or flooding here in the east. We are only going to see more of it. And finally, participatory government. Public financing for campaigns, elections, and debates. Participatory public budgeting to put monies directly in the hands of communities. And citizen planning to end take it or leave it, elitist, market-driven decision-making. And to act with purpose, initiative, referendum, and recall processes to put governing in the hands of the people on their terms. These are the means to end the age of machine politics, to usher in an era of new government with parties that address and react to poverty and injustice, like the Greens do. I became a Green to build a county free of corporate and institutional domination, where we can have the freedom to be individuals and act collectively. not just accountable to each other, but free to pursue happiness, to achieve happiness, with an economy of abundance instead of scarcity, to move beyond the old ideas, the hungry ghosts that plague us, to move to a new politics, one a choice for the 21st century. We have a world to win. So join the Greens. Join your local movement. Get angry. Get informed. We can do it together. It's in our hands. Let's get to work. And thank you, and have a good one.